Maria said, is it okay that the King's brother is now an Andrew, formerly known as Prince? Lovely work, Maria. Yes, last night at 7 p.m. on the dot, Buckingham Palace released a statement saying His Majesty has today initiated a formal process to remove the style, titles and honours of Prince Andrew. Social media went ballistic, newspapers reprinted front pages and our writers' chat group exploded. No, normally it's an act of parliament, but the King just went out and decided he was going to do it on his own. Was this a big move by the King?
It's some proper King shit. Because I just thought, like last week when we were talking, they were saying that, Andrew had he'd voluntarily given up the titles of, like, Duke of York, and they were talking about what he was asking for in exchange to leave and stuff like that. I was thinking, you're the King. Like, you can do what... You don't have to call shotgun. You don't have to ask everyone else what they want to watch on telly. You're the King. And he pulled some proper... That's like telling him, this is it, I can move in any direction I want, you're out. And I'll tell you one thing, I bet you, that show of power, I bet you Camilla was all over him last night. I bet he's like, I'll tell you what, girl, I'll wear the crown for you.
Oh, my God.
Andrew is now the first prince to lose his title since Ernest Augustus was deprinced in 1919 for
that was a great episode. You popped the champagne on that episode.
Do you know why he was deprinced in 1919? No? For backing the Germans in World War I. It begs the question, how does someone deprince?
I like the idea that it came into effect immediately. Mm-hmm. So there was like a butler bringing Andrew some tea just as a news bloke and then just chucked the tray in the air and went, F your tea.
It's difficult, isn't it? Because... Stop doing that!
Sorry.
Deprince, it's a strange terminology, isn't it?
Yeah.
It feels like an accident. It feels like a rumour that someone had lost something at... he went down a slide and there was a razor blade and it deprinced him. It does sound like...
I think it's going to really hit home for Andrew now when he does some online shopping and has to select Mr. from the drop menu.
And then mistakenly gets it sent to his old address.
Do you know one of the people I feel for? Whoever is the next Duke of York.
Oh, yeah.
Because how's he going to introduce himself? Hello, I'm the Duke of York. Not that one. And they're going to have to rebrand, call him, like, I don't know, Duke of York 2, the Empire really does strike back. Andrew will now be known as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, which is still the poshest name anyone's ever heard, apart from Gregory Charles Quested Burke. A little audience chat before the show. After losing Duke of York and Prince, this is the third time this year Andrew's had to change his name, which is another thing he's got in common with P. Diddy. And look, I don't think it's enough to strip his titles. I reckon they should force him to use new titles. Now he should have to call himself the Dishonourable Andrew of Sandringham, or World's Dodgiest Uncle. Or Archduke Hans Ferdinand.
That was actually my nickname at school. But I think they should. I think they should have taken all the names. I think they should have taken Andrew off him, and just given him the most unroyal name you could think of, and just go, do you know what? Now you've got to be called Keith Vader.
You've chosen your own stepdad's name. Well, the one name you don't want Prince Andrew to choose is your own stepdad's name. You've got to think longer about these things, Brooker.
Sorry.
It's all right. Sorry, gorgeous.
Andrew has to vacate Royal Lodge, the 30-room mansion he's been living in, and will now live in a large house on the King's private estate and will be funded by the King's private money. Which, yes?
I think it's a bit of a diss on the people of Sandringham, isn't it? The people who live in Sandringham, the village already, that, like, King Charles has basically gone, do you know what, Andrew, you've disgraced the royal family so much as punishment. Now you have to live where these people live.
You have to live in Norfolk, Andrew.
He's so unpopular. The thing for him now is he's never going to get that pub named after him. Like even Henry VIII did, and he beheaded people.
What's interesting about the royal statement was that the final paragraph said, Their Majesties wish to make clear that their thoughts and utmost sympathies have been and will remain with the victims and survivors of any and all forms of abuse. That's a really pointed statement. Meanwhile, the family of Virginia Giuffre, the woman who claimed she was forced to have sex with Andrew, said, quote, "Today, an ordinary girl from an ordinary American family brought down a British prince with her truth and extraordinary courage." Despite all this, Andrew is still 8th in line to the throne.
Obviously, the allegations came out initially
Yep.
that he was friends with Epstein in 2011.
Yep.
And the royals acted fast.
Yep.
And 14 years later, they dealt with it.
Well, I don't think it's no coincidence that it's Halloween today, and it's probably one door you didn't want trick-or-treaters knocking, is it? So...